Hello, good afternoon. This is Luke here at G Weaver in Llandow doing another video walk around. This time it's of a Ford Tourneo Titanium. Grand Tourneo means that it's got the 7 seats, or it certainly started off life with 7 seats. They sometimes are removed. We'll have a look when we get inside the car. This car is in chrome blue. It is an automatic, which I believe means it's an 8-speed automatic gearbox. And this one is a diesel. It's the 1.5 diesel engine. As we're coming around the car here, we're just looking for any dents or scratches. Got to stand fairly far away today, obviously due to the size of the vehicle, but I have been around it once already just to see if I can see anything. Got a tiny light little scratch by there, but nothing serious, and the rest of the car looked fairly immaculate to me. Just coming across the bonnet here, just seeing if we can see any stone chips. Can't see anything on there. We'll check our wing mirrors, and then we're going to come up and have a look at the roof. I'm having to do this without actually seeing the screen, so I hope it's in focus, because I couldn't really tell you. Got a better idea from this angle here. Yeah, perfect, there we go. So just make sure there's no dents on the roof. It all looks pretty good from where I'm stood. Coming down this driver's side then. Can't see any dents, no scratches. Nobody has any roof racks on it or dropped it. Driver's side wing mirror. And then onto the windscreen just to make sure we can't see any major cracks, which all looks good. Let's have a look at the wheels. Rear driver's side first, no problems at all. Front driver's side, no problems at all. A little dent there as well by the looks of it. Front passenger side, just notice another little scratch just by there. And then rear passenger side, one tiny little nick at the top of the alloy there. So as we come inside the car now then, we'll have a look at the boot space to start with. So significant boot space on this car. It is the 7-seater with the 7 seats in it. So we'll have a look at this boot space with those seats up and down. Just going around the sides here. There's no major loading marks, no rips in the fabric. All looks very good. Coming up the side there, no problems. A couple of little loading marks there, but nothing major. And then I'll fold down the seats and show you again. Okay, so then that's with the seats down. They've got some sort of magnetic cover system that I've never really seen before, I don't think. So this is sort of folding up and down, so you can have it in different sort of sections. So I imagine if we had this second row of seats down, this could open up and then sort of flip over the top of those, so you'd have a completely flat surface. I'll have a go at doing that now for you. So that's how it would look with the seats down, and that sort of cover across there. So that's lying all the way through. The other thing with these seats as well is they are very adjustable, I think is the best way of phrasing it. So if we pull this here, this then folds down there to give you a bit more space. So if you've then got the rear seats up, hang on, and then you've got far more sort of accessibility for this rear seat to get into it, so that we can then climb in a bit more easily than if you've been in these 7-seaters before. And this is a slidable boot floor here, so I'm pulling that underneath the seat, and that's going forward and backwards, and gives us a good bit of leg room under. Ooh, it does come up there, and then make sure I don't lock myself in here. I'm struggling from this side to do that. Obviously there will be someone outside the car at this point doing that for you. Let's have a look at these rear seats then. So coming inside now, just have a look at these rear seats, checking them for any rips or holes. All looks very good. And then the other side, to the passenger side, no problems at all there in terms of any damage to the trim. There's a little tiny little crack there, but nothing major. This is all like hard plastic, so it is fairly hard wearing and take a fair bit of abuse. And nothing wrong with the ceiling there. Let's have a look at the second row. So coming inside now, we'll start over the driver's side, have a look at these rear seats, make sure we've got no major problems, no rips or holes. All looks good there. Then onto the middle seat, all looking good. Behind the back here, what have we got going on here? Some sort of aeroplane hatch style seating, tray. We got some cup holders and whatnot in there. Let's go over the other side. And then coming in over the passenger side, same sort of test. Look at these seats, make sure we can't see any holes, no rips. And then same on this side, we've got the aeroplane style sort of tray. Go into this front section then, starting on the passenger side. No problems at all there, all looks very good. And then coming on to this front driver's seat. No rips, no holes. All looking good. Sorry. Ooh, pan roof, I hadn't noticed that. That's cool. Right, let's get inside and have a look. So as we come inside the car now then, have a look. So we've got auto lights down there as well as our fog lights, electronic front windows, electronic rear windows, lock the buttons on these rear doors, power folding mirrors, electronic mirrors. Come across the steering wheel, make sure we've got no unnecessary wear or tear. Sorry, the sun is making this a little bit more complicated. There we go, a bit more focused. Okay, so no problems on the steering wheel. We've got down here cruise control and speed limiter, controls for the trip computer in front of us. So trip computer, it is, I think it said 29,100 and something. No warning lights though, just telling me that I need to put a little bit of fuel in the car. Voice controls for the phone and whatnot, there you go, 29,164. As we come across to our infotainment system, we've got the radio up at the moment, which is flicking by here to switch between AM, FM and DAB. Bluetooth music, through the telephone, turn the screen off if we wanted to, into the settings of the car, sound settings by here as well. So we come down, we've got our climate control, and our heated seats are on. I can feel those just starting to warm up now. Heated windscreen over the side here, best thing about buying a Ford. It is a full climate control with a digital readout. As I mentioned outside, it's an automatic gearbox, so we've got reverse, it's going to give me rear sensors, which is all good. And on the bottom there, you've got a USB and a 12-volt plug and a manual handbrake. Let's have a look under the bonnet. And then last but not least, just a quick scout under the bonnet here and make sure everything looks as it should. And no mechanics, so I can't really spot if there's anything wrong, but it has been checked by the Ford trained technicians. Thank you very much.